I'd like to welcome you here inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, home of the Thermopolis Bobcats in the Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball League. The final week of the season getting ready to tip off here from DTS. It's been a very fun season up to this point, but all good things must come to an end. This week is going to be the final week of the regular season. Only 2 games on tap today. One-Eyed Buffalo will not be playing as they've already played 7 or 8 games on the season. So they've completed all their scheduled games for the season. They will most likely, depending on how Arapahoe Ranch does today, probably end up getting that either the 4th or the 5th seed. I say that as Arapahoe Ranch is to the left of us here on the other side of the near the exit here. So the battle of the top seeds here. Red Rock Family Medicine on a 2-game skid. They've lost their last couple. Meanwhile, Dairyland has not lost a game since their most recent loss. So they're looking to finish the season out strong. They're currently possessing the number 1 seed right now. The only team left that only has 1 loss on the season. They're trying to keep that going. This is actually how they lost their first game, I believe was to Red Rock. So they got a lot of stuff here to prove as they get ready for their final tip-off here in the regular season. Red Rock Family Medicine and the new number 1 seed, the Team Dairyland, will be getting ready to tip it away here. Winner, like I said, winner will be looking number 1 seed straight in the face. The 2 ladies here at the tip-off, McKenna Bomagen tipping it away here for the yellow, and we are underway. Dairyland wearing mostly white, Red Rock Family Medicine wearing mostly yellow with the exception of Bomagen. Giving up to the corner here in mid-range. This one's up and swish, a very solid first basket. Here for the visitors. Dairyland being scored as the guests here on the Daktronics scoreboard. Red Rock will be scored as the home team as they have most of this season. 23 with it here on the near side. She'll give it up underneath to Kevin Simpson. Double teamed here, but he'll give a bounce pass back. Here comes Winger up top. Simpson's shot is up and it's no good. Wouldn't it be funny if they had Travis play in the wing? Bit of a play off his surname there. Unfortunately, he was stationed up top there on that one, but shot is up and it's no good. And Dairyland with the offensive rebound as Travis Bomagen trying to get himself warmed up here. Caleb with the shot up for 3 and a pretty clean looking shot there. 5-0. Dairyland pulls out to an early lead. Arapahoe Ranch will take on Team 4 after this game, so stay tuned for that. We only have 2 games on tap, as we said. No doubleheaders today. OEB will not be playing today. Shot is up and it's no good. Caleb on the rebound. Caleb already off to a pretty hot start here in this game. Back turned with an attempted turnaround there. She'll get a shot up on the left side. Still a really good effort nonetheless on the low post. And now here comes Bomagen coming up past the scorer's table here. Moving right side. Back door to number 23. They might have an advantage here with a play call. If I see a back door, I think I know exactly what they're going to try and do. As the shot is up, I don't know if that was by Winger or Simpson. It was definitely somebody with a goatee, though. Here comes Harvey down the left side. He'll draw the foul and one to go with it through the first 2 minutes here in this game. And why is our scoreboard not doing anything? So I thought I got the input there. Unfortunately, I did not. It is 7-2. So scoreboard updated now. It is 7-2 Dairyland. So I apologize for that. 1 foul. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's in. Harvey will complete the 3-point play. 0-0 down to the left side. He's been dangerous all season from beyond the range, trying to get himself to the low post there, try to get some baskets there. Simpson underneath the number 23, and I do think that was Simpson that scored their first basket. It was someone with a goatee, but I think he was a little bit shorter. And Travis Winger is definitely not he's definitely not a short stack. Let's put it that way. So Simpson, I do believe, is the sole holder of the points here today for Red Rock. And gets right on by McKenna Bomagen. The 2, Dustin Harvey Jr., McKenna Bomagen, both class of 2020 graduates. Probably played a little bit of one-on-one in high school, who knows. But the shot is up and no good there for Dairyland. Here comes 0-0 with it on the right wing. He'll transition left. Gives up to Bomagen down the baseline. Tries to get up to Travis Winger, but it's tipped and stolen away. Caleb had it there on that baseline. 3 minutes into the first half here in the final game of the season for the two teams. And Kevin Simpson on a nice steal there. He'll give it up near side, a wide open number 23. Will she try to go for the shot? No, she will not. She'll try to go for the 2 points down there on the inside. Dustin Harvey Jr. barely had to lift a finger there, and he'll go coast to coast on the shot attempt. That one's up no good. Winger on the rebound. 0-0, pulls up for the jumper. That one's up and a clean shot, and it's in. Splitting the points here, 8-4. Gives it up right side, wide open. Caleb, an easy dish there from Harvey, and that'll get him into the double digits here first. Back turned. Tries to get a pass there. It's taken away. Caleb with a huge breakaway down the right side, and that is the easiest 2 points he'll get tonight. 12-4. Red Rock I don't even think they tried to go down there and meet him, trying to at least get some pressure on him down there. He was wide open with no resistance. That one's up, and that one's no good. Remember, Dairyland's only loss this season has come to Red Rock. They're trying to get some revenge, and they are doing it in a big way right now. 12-4. Visitors up on the scoreboard. But foul coming up here. 0-0 will go to the line to shoot 2. And we got some subs here. Brody Potter, Canyon Gerber, and one other coming in for Dairyland, using all their stubs here. As Sterling Gerber, Caleb, and Dustin Harvey Jr. heading off the floor. Brody Potter playing up there on the low post there. Someone's coming in there. Of course, they're going to put the big guy on. Should be a good matchup there for Bommingen. Bommingen donning a little bit of a goatee like his other two male teammates. Shot is up, and that one's no good. The big guy grabbing the rebound. Here comes Potter. Star center for the Bobcats. He'll let that one fly for 3. That one's up, and it's in. Only the second 3-point field goal of the day for Dairyland. Caleb had one earlier in the first half. 15-5 is your score. Red Rock is trailing by 10. Trying to avoid their third loss in a row here. It's given me shades of the Schaefer construction team from the softball season last year. Won multiple games in a row. They were undefeated for a pretty good time. Then they kind of just collapsed toward the end of the season for those who watched our softball coverage. They're basically Red Rock is Schaefer construction, but they're wearing gold instead of red. That one's out to the far side. This is going to be picked up by number 23. Still one-on-one here. Intense defense by Dairyland so far in this game. Winger tries to turn around. He gets fouled. Not sure if that was Potter or if it was the tall dude back there, but that was a foul by one of the forwards up there. And Travis Winger will go to the line to shoot 2 here. 14:59 to go in the first half of action in the first game of the evening. 6:13 local here in Thermop. The sun is still out, but there is a little bit of rain, or actually rain and snow in the area, depending on what half of the county you're talking about. There's a rain system that was heading up toward Worland and a snow system that originated in the Owl Creek Range that was heading our way earlier. Shot is up for Winger. That one's up no good. Where did I get King from? Gerber. A skip pass over the near side. Potter will pull up for a 3. That one's up no good. Made it on his last attempt. He almost got that one to go this time, but couldn't. Clock a little bit delayed on the run there. 14:40 to go in the first half. 15-5 in case you're just tuning in. Dairyland trying to get their 7th win of the season. They've had the most successful season so far out of everybody else. Down the right side, Potter up and in. And that might be the big thing here. Potter is their points leader as of right now. He has a 3 and a 2 to his name. I think he's the only person that has managed to score multiple times today. Actually, no, that's not right. Caleb actually did score a basket earlier. I think they both have 5 points on the game. Tries to go with a pass to the left side, picked up. Has it behind the volleyball line. Right side now trying to get a screen set there. Wide open 3. That one's up. Can't get it to go. Almost did, though. Canyon Gerber trying to get a second chance shot up at 0-0. Gets the ball after almost getting it taken away there. Shot is up from 3. It's up and it's no good. And what has been his playground all season, kind of spinning it back out on that one. Gerber trying for 3 here himself. That's up no good. I think there have only been 2 players that have been able to get 3s to go today, Caleb and Brody. So everyone else has kind of either only been able to get something to go from either mid-range or inside the paint, or they've not been able to get anything to go at all. 13-19 to go here in this first half. Been a pretty quick game so far. Almost, well, we did have a little bit of a delayed start as we were waiting on some of the Red Rock players to get here. So that's 2 games in a row where Red Rock's kind of been short-staffed to begin the game. Shot is up and it's in, but we do have a couple of new arrivals. Like we saw earlier, Travis Bommingen was warming up earlier. He's been into the game for the last 5 minutes now. I think I also see Ashley Clear down there getting herself ready for this game. So Red Rock, they've never had to play shorthanded, but they've had less subs than the other team. A couple of games this season, they've kind of been short man most of the year on the bench. So not much depth. They've had to rely on their starters. They might have done more harm than good. Far side here, looking to go to Potter on the far side near the bench. Committed to play basketball at Concordia College. Inside mid-range, she'll drive with the right side, trying to fight through traffic. Had Bommingen right on over her. And speaking of Bommingen, Travis on the rebound there. Up onto the Bobcat head, driving inside the arc, tries to turn around, takes the shot. It's up and it rattles off the back of the iron and into the basket. And a really interesting chain of events there to get the basket there for Travis Bommingen. Here comes Dairyland trying to respond here. They're still up by 8 points here. They got a pretty good lead so far. They could try and get a couple more points there as the 3 is up and no good there. Offensive rebound. Now here comes Potter. It's up no good. That is his 3rd attempt from beyond the arc today. That one's up no good. Spat out. That great offensive rebound and up and in. The big guy up and in for 2 for Dairyland. Potter 1 for 3. That's a 33% three-point percentage for him today. He's still doing decent compared to the rest of his teammates, though. And here they go, a bounce pass now, giving it a little bit of a chest pass, up and a dunk! Just like he did in high school, he'll jam it in. A one-handed dunk for Potter. Too bad he didn't do that in the state title game, but still nice to see him touch the rim again. Bounce pass inside, Bommingen 2-on-1 there, and that is on the purple as Potter tries to get it back there for Dairyland. Bommingen will try to check this one in from the right baseline. Pump fakes, they'll drive inside, 0-0, 2-on-1. Gerber was able to grab a block there. It's taken right on back, and he's being double teamed inside the paint. They know how much of a threat that 0-0 is. Potter with it, near side, trying to cross over. Takes a turnaround jump shot attempt, and it's a foul. So Potter will go to the line to shoot 2. 21-9, by the way, for Team Dairyland. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. The man that's been Mr. Excitement during his senior year with the Bobcats. Back out on the court here at the rec level. Like we said earlier in the show, he committed to Concordia College to play basketball for them. So yet another Bobcat that will be going on to play at the college level. There's so many Concordia colleges, I actually don't know which one he's going to. 0-0, gets that one back up to Travis Bommingen, back up to 0-0. Wasn't a pass, but it slipped out of his fingers, and it just kind of worked out for him. Down the left side, Potter tries to get it there, but Sterling Gerber on the offensive rebound. He'll grab the second chance points. It looks like a timeout here for Red Rock, so we will take a quick break here. They'll use their first of 3, and we'll be right back from inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. And a performance today by Dairyland that's just as legendary as Coach Don himself. We'll be right back from Thermopolis Middle School. Like to welcome you back inside of Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, week 8 of the regular season here, and we're back underway. Actually, is it week 8 or is it week 7? I actually don't know, but we are back underway either way. Bomagen to Bomagen, gives it on back to 23. She'll try to pump fake there as 00 loses his footing there. He was probably hoping that was not caught on camera. Simpson on the inside shot. It's up no good. Caleb tries to grab the D-Reb, and he will. Here comes, I think that is Sterling Gerber there. Dumps up underneath the Caleb. That one's up and blocked by Travis Bomagen. 00. We'll get this one back in transition. He'll try from college range. That one's up, and it's no good. 23 on the offensive board there. She'll spit it back out to Bomagen. Tries it for 3. McKenna can't get it to go, but Travis will on the right side. And he'll cough that one back up to Dairyland, and she'll get this one back off of a steal here. Far side, bounce pass to Caleb. Now back up onto the volleyball line. Now here comes Harvey. He'll drive, or he'll just go right side here. Trying to cross over, trying to get past Simpson. He will. Caleb on the step back jumper, and that one goes. I think Caleb's got 7 points on the day today. 2 of them from 2-point field goals. He's had all types of shots you can take. He's made a 3. He's made a inside lay-in off of a assist by Harvey, and then he's made a step-back mid-range jumper. That one's up. He'll also get a block to add to his stat sheet there, but that one will go right on back to Bomagen. Bomagen on the elbow, tipped and stolen away here by Gerber. Through traffic here, he'll try to get a pass to the right side there, and the assist by Gerber, basket by Harvey. Just like back in the day, these two used to share the rock quite a bit between the two of them. They used to help each other out, getting points on the board in the rare occasion that the Bobcats did score back in those days. I feel like Gerber and Harvey were like the only highlights to those old Bobcat teams back in the day after the likes of Zupan, Schwalbe, and McLean. No, McLean graduated the same year they did, so I figured those three were actually they were decent, but well, I shouldn't say decent. They were a lot better than what the scoreboard showed, but you know, those three were highlights. McLean, Gerber, and Harvey. I still remember back on those years fondly in a period of time for Bobcat basketball that there really wasn't really much to cheer about. So 7:20 to go. The ball's coming right on back to Red Rock. We also got a sub, Ashley Clear, coming in for her first minutes in this game. Number 23 headed to the bench to grab a breather. She's been in for the last 12 minutes. Clear, bounce pass here to Bomagen. Gets it over to the far side. 00 with it. Goes right side to McKenna. Bomagen has it up top. Now she'll transition to the wing. Now driving, penetrates to the free throw line. Travis Bomagen with it. Now kicks it back up to Travis Winger. Takes the step back. That one's up. Spits it back out. Bomagen on the attempt there. Up and in off a second chance basket. That one's up and in off the left side. I think that was a steal for a basket there. Could have sworn he scored there. So we're just going to keep it at there they go. They did count it. So scoring 4 points in like 3 seconds there. Step back on its way for Caleb, and that one makes a noise with the net there. 2 points on the on that one there. 9 points for Caleb in the game. He is approaching double digits rapidly here. Pass blocked by 00 there. Here comes Caleb trying to get himself out of trouble. Going through a minefield here as he goes through transition. Now right side here to Sterling Gerber. Down the right side, it's up and it's no good. He's also donning his shirt for his clothing company too, so really nice to see that there. A little bit of cheeky product placement as well. So we got some checking in here, I think, or checking out, I should probably say, as okay, so we got 5 out there. I don't know, I think it was Harvey that came out of the game, but checking in for him was Brody Potter. He already has a dunk in this game. He's also got, I think, either 5 or 7 points on the game as well. He's done fantastic today. Left side, McKenna Bomagen tries to get a shot off in a 3-on-1 situation there. 5 minutes and 18 seconds to go. We're entering the final fourth of this first half here. So we are 3/8 of the way through our action here in this first game. Shot is up for Potter, and that's his second three-point field goal. He's the only one, I believe, in this game to get multiple three-pointers in this game. So he's done really well scoring-wise as well, as he'll get himself up, I believe, into the 8 points bracket here. 2 of them coming off of three-pointers. Ball is loose, picked up there by Sterling Gerber, trying to recover the play. Now here comes Potter. He'll pull up for another three. That one's up, can't get it to go. 2 for 5 on three-pointers today. Stolen away here now on the chin of the Bobcat. Right side, Potter. He'll try for his 6th attempt. That one's up and it rattles in. Well, he's officially entered 11 points. Caleb's got 9. So right now, Potter, I believe, is the points leader right now for Dairyland. I'm just going off memory, though, because I didn't bring a scores thing. Maybe for the tournament I will. And Potter on a steal. He's through traffic. This is going to be dangerous. And two-handed jam, but he can't get it to go in. That would have been a highlight reel dunk for sure. But the middle school rim just did not agree with it there. 3:50 to go in the first half. This one goes out of bounds. We got subs again for Dairyland as Sterling Gerber and Caleb will head on to the bench here. The tall guy and Canyon Gerber. So Gerber for Gerber. Sterling headed to the bench, Canyon onto the floor. Checks this one in to Bomagen. He'll hold over his head. Now up top, 0-0. He'll drive left side off of a screen set by Bomagen. That one's up and rebounded by Potter. He's going to try to go through transition. Right side to Canyon Gerber. That one's up, no good. Rebounded there on that left block. Potter slings it over right side. Now they'll go up top here past college range. Back turned here, trying to get a open shot. Canyon Gerber, after going on a cut, he will miss the shot to the left side there. 3 minutes to go in the first half. 35-13 is your score here in the final game of the regular season for these two teams. Arapahoe Ranch will take on Team 4, and we saw Troy Weishar into the building here. He'll be playing here today. And blocked, and that one's up on a foul this time. 2 shots coming up. So they had a block, and it led to a foul on the second attempt. Bomagen, I would normally say good luck blocking shots taken by him, but unfortunately, someone just got the right hand on it that time. Shot on its way. It's up, and it's no good. And you notice right away, you look at the two teams, and immediately it's pretty clear that yellow's got the height advantage. They got Travis Winger and Travis Bomagen. I guess if your name is Travis, you're just genetically predisposed to be freakishly tall, but shot is up. Can't get it to go there, so must have gotten fouled from... No, he didn't get fouled from beyond the arc, did he? I think that was just his first shot. 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. Or first half. Shot is up and it's good. 14 on the board for Red Rock. A football score here, a pretty lopsided one, 35-14 as Potter will pull up, and that is another 3 on the day there. 14 points for the Bobcat, for the current Hot Springs County High School senior. Underhands it here to Winger, now to Bomagen, the two Travises. A little bit of miscommunication there between the two, and that is going to give it right on, or that's going to actually keep it here with Red Rock, as it looks like they deemed it that White had a touch on it. Speaking of touch, tomorrow we'll be up in Powell for middle school soccer. We'll be probably up with the press box for that one. We'll be up at Powell Middle School. Their stadium has a press box in it, so we'll be there as the Worland Braves take on the Powell Cubs for their opening match. And then Friday, Torrington's coming down, although it is probably less likely that we'll be there as there is expected to be snow in the forecast. Shot is up, Potter again. I think that is his 5th three-pointer on the day. Well, he missed 3 in a row, and then he's made 3 in a row. He's doing fantastic shooting-wise today. I do believe he's got 17 on the day, responsible for 17 of the 41 points. So if you do the quick math there, Brody Potter is responsible for 41.4% of the points scored by Dairyland today. Shot is up for McKenna Bomagen. By the way, an inverse score as well. Dairyland's got 41. Red Rock's only got 14. And Red Rock, if you've seen our previous 7 broadcasts with them in it, they've routinely scored the most points in the league game after game. They would routinely put the scores into the 80s. That's how good they were. Shot is up, rims out. 0-0 on the rebound for Red Rock. 1:28 to go in the first half here in the first game of the night. Swings away, gives up to Winger, now to Bomagen, back turn around, and he is going to get stifled there by Potter. Still gets a shot off. He'll even grab his own rebound. That one's up, and Potter will grab a defensive rebound off of the old man there. Potter pulling up from way deep, can't get that one to go. He's just toying with them at this point. A 41-14 game here. They might want to save some of their, Bomagen way out of control there on the behind the back pass there. And remember, winner of this game, don't know exactly how it's going to go, but winner of this game probably will end up fighting a three-way tie for who's going to get that first seed and the right to play the first game the first game next weekend. Or not, I am so sorry. I meant to say the right to skip out on the first week of the tournament, and they'll go straight to the, so they'll skip out on the first round, they'll go straight to the semifinals is what I meant to say. I apologize, my brain is scrambled eggs right now. Here comes Potter up on another free attempt. That one's up no good. McKenna Bomagen on a pretty good defensive rebound from past the three-point line. Shot is up and rattles it in. Bomagen able to score two there. She is no stranger to being on a team that is down by 30 every game. And that one's up and no good as they cannot get the buzzer beater to fall. 16-41 is your score here at halftime. We'll be right back. We'll be right back in 3 minutes for the start of the next half. 41-16 your score at the end of one, as Dairyland tries to solidify the first seed here by going 7-1. We'll be right back from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. like talking you back inside Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. Coming up after this, we got Team 4 taking on Arapahoe Ranch. I do believe Team 4 will be the home side in that one. So should be exciting here as Team 4, if Red Rock loses this, Team 4 could take advantage. If they beat Arapahoe Ranch, then that should set them up to be the number 2 seed heading into that tournament, which means they'll probably be playing that. They'll probably be playing the 4th seed, I believe. I don't know how the bracket's going to look for that, but we are back underway either way. 0-0 getting us started once again. Gets it up underneath there to Bomagen. Shot is up and it rolls out. Rebounded here by Dairyland. Hope you're enjoying your midweek so far. Beautiful Wednesday. It was looking really stormy earlier, and according to my weather app, it was raining a little bit earlier. Of course, the door is wide open here at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium, but I just cannot confirm whether or not it's raining. I didn't bother to step outside, but that one's up and in for 2. Dairyland has been having an electrifying game today. Or shoot, we scored the wrong team. Red Rock actually got that basket there. Shot is up, but we don't have to even lift our finger there to change the scoreboard. It's going to be 43-18 still. Simpson with it underneath the basket here. Back turn, tries to turn around. He's trying to get himself out of trouble. Potter on the steal as they attempted to pass it to number 23 there. Potter weaving his way through traffic. Back turned here, coming down the right side of the key, and he'll be taken away by the floor monster there. Out of bounds. Bomagen will get set to inbound here for Red Rock. Yeah, I think Dairyland just kind of punching their ticket to the first round bye here. Well, you know what? I probably should have just said punching their ticket straight to the semis, because this win would get them the number 1 seed, which would get them a first round bye. Number 2 would probably play number 4, so on and so forth. But again, we'll just have to see how the rest of that, how this bracket pans out. I meant to say number 2 playing number 5, but I kind of forgot there was a 5th team in this league. But well, on the scoreboard, Dairyland just scored, and McKenna Bomagen loose ball there, but she'll pick it right on up here. 0-0 on the free throw line. It's up and it's blocked. A rare lady on man block. Beautiful job, though, by the defense here, by the defense for Dairyland. That one's up and in, 47 on the board. And the gold team probably just screaming for help at this point. They have lost, or they're on track to lose 3 in a row. They had their first loss a couple weeks ago. Shot is up and can't get it to go. So One-Eyed Buffalo, by the way, they'll probably be tuning in to the next stream to see whether or not Arapahoe Ranch loses this game, because if Arapahoe Ranch loses the game against Team 4 today, both outcomes actually have seeding implications, because Arapahoe Ranch wins, they'll solidify that 4th seed. If Arapahoe Ranch loses, OEB will most likely get that 4th seed, and Team 4 will get into that 2nd seed. Team 4 will probably just be locked down as the 3rd seed if they lose to Arapahoe Ranch in this next game. So, you know, a lot of seeding implications no matter what the result so far. And, you know, that is actually, you know, that's the best part about coming down to the later part of the season. Every game's going to matter here. Bomagen with it in mid-range. She'll move left side, picks it up, floats it over to number 23. I think she attempted to give it there to Winger, but 3 is up there for Bomagen. Can't get it to fall. 23 on the offensive she salvaged it there, but it's taken back here by Dairyland. Middle of the floor. Shot is up from mid. It's up and gets it to go quite easily there. 49-18 is your score here as we're starting to approach that half-century mark here, and almost a quarter of the way through the second half. So about 5/8 of the way through here in this game. Moving left side, 23 with it, guarded by the blue shorts there. She'll move right side. 25 cuts, that is Kevin Simpson. He'll toss this one up to Winger. Bomagen with it on the right side. This one's up no good on the low post on the right side of the floor. And Duder Harvey on the rebound for Dairyland down the right side, and a reverse layup there for Sterling Gerber. He'll get another basket to his name here in this game. 23 bringing it down here for Red Rock Family Medicine. And this is a team that the last few games has been wishing that it was softball season already because, like we said, they were coming into this game on a 2-game skid after going undefeated. Caleb checking into the game here for Dairyland. He's coming on for Sterling Gerber. Travis Bommingen to the corner here, 23, trying it for 3. That one's up no good. Tapped out there, and a toe tap for Duder Harvey to keep this one in. Kind of did the Michael Jackson move there is what I like to call it. Shot is up for Caleb. He's got one, and make that 2 3-pointers in this game. 54 on the board for Dairyland. I think Caleb is currently sitting at, if I'm not mistaken, he's sitting at 12 points. Shot is up and it's in for Red Rock. And Red Rock down by 34. There's going to need to be a generational collapse by Dairyland for them to win this game. And Dairyland is looking 7-1 straight in the face. They were 1 game away from being perfect, and that was a loss to this very team. They've been getting their revenge, and I mean, it wasn't just served cold, it was served freezing. 23 moving right side here. Left side now to Bommingen. Sorry, pump fakes there. He'll drive right side, picks up his own rebound. That one's up no good there. He's going to try and come down with it. Another offensive rebound there. That one's up and in. And Bommingen, despite the score here, he's still been a massive threat in this game. And here comes Duder Harvey down the left side through traffic. That one's up, can't get it to go. Bommingen on the rebound on the right side, forcing Caleb and Harvey to get back there. And here comes Bommingen up top here. Screen set by McKenna. Shot is up for Kevin Simpson. Almost got it to go there. Rebounded by Dairyland. Up to the corner here. Harvey. Baseline drive. Bounce pass here to Caleb. This one's up and that one's in. 56-22 on the board. Up on the top of the Bobcat head. 23 on the ear. She'll move left side. No screen help there. McKenna Bommingen. Kind of looks like Dairyland's kind of going into a 2-3 zone here. They got the ladies playing up on the both sides of the elbow here, and they've also, or on both elbows, I should say. The men are playing in that 3 side of that 2-3, and that's going to go over there onto the scorer's table. Almost taking out Brian over there on the seat there. So we're starting to see some of the members of Team 4 come into the gymnasium, although Arapahoe Ranch has been here since the start of this game, if not sooner. They've been here pretty much the entire day so far. Well, they got a long drive from Owl Creek up to here, and I say long drive as if it's not only a 15-minute drive, but still. Pump fakes, gives up left side here. Now gives up to the tall guy there on the block, and that is going to be a foul. There's Kevin Simpson getting aggressive down there trying to rip it away. 11:54 to go. Canyon Gerber coming in. We are officially three quarters of the way through here in this game. Well, in 1 minute 47 we will be, but a timeout here for, I do believe Dairyland called a timeout there, so we'll be right back. You are watching Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball on TBSN. 56-22 your score as Dairyland, or sorry, 56-25 I should say as your score. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. You are watching Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Basketball on TBSN. I'd like to welcome you back out of the Dairyland timeout. And You can see there Troy Weishart was over there. He's warming up, getting ready for the game. He has not shown up since week 2, though. And last time we spoke to him at all this season, he was expressing frustration over the team not being able to keep up the stamina a little bit. They were having a lot of problems with their endurance after that Dairyland loss. Team 4, their only losses this season have come to Dairyland. So down the middle, shot is up, no good. And Dairyland trying to make this a 1-1 series between Red Rock, because, as we said earlier, Red Rock gave them a pretty decent loss earlier in the season. And up to this point, that was their only loss. So Dairyland, this is a revenge game for them. There's no getting past it here. This is definitely a revenge game for them, and they have been taking this super seriously. Clear left side now to Simpson. He'll try up top. That one's up, no good. Caleb on the defensive rebound. Throws this one on down to the far side. This one's up for a mid-range attempt. That up, no good. And the wrist was not enough for that one as Simpson grabs the defensive rebound. He'll try again, and this one will be an air ball, an even worse result from the last attempt. Caleb throws this one up now onto the baseline. He'll keep this one in and clear. Try to grab the rebound for Red Rock as Gerber sinks it from way beyond the arc for 3. 59-25. A really good game so far for Dairyland, and we've not really expected anything less as Bomingen's shot is blocked. And this one's going right out of bounds and back to Dairyland. Just a friendly reminder, coming up right after this, we got Arapahoe Ranch taking on Team 4. Arapahoe Ranch trying to solidify themselves as the 4th seed heading into the playoffs next week, as that one's up and in. Another long ball there from Dairyland. So back-to-back three-point field goals for Dairyland as a team. Bounce pass. Now here comes Clear from college range. Up no good. Rebound here. Now here comes Canyon Gerber advancing up into the front court. And kind of the ball kind of beats him there to the baseline. Can't get a hand on it. This one is going to be a sub as well, as Brody Potter coming in for his 3rd shift in this game. Him and Caleb both have double-digit points. Double zero with it. He'll move left side as Potter pokes that one, and that will be still here with Red Rock as Bombage is going to try for 3. She's not gotten any of her shots to fall. She does have a couple points. However, she's been trying for 3 all day, has not been able to get them to go. Shot is up, double zero on a contested 3, and it looks like the referee will call that a foul. And 3 shots coming up here for Red Rock. Double zero on the free throws coming up. He's got 3 of them. The first three-point field goal, or sorry, 3-point free throw attempt today. First one's up and it's no good. It's very difficult to make all 3 of those shots. Next shot's coming up here. This will be 2 out of 3 here. So they can relax here on these first 2. Shots up and it's through. For Dairyland, though, they're probably not breaking a sweat because, they are up by, well, what's going to be 35 points here if they make this shot. So they're still doing really good. They pretty much locked this one up. Shot is up and it's in. 27 on the board. So officially a 35-point game for those keeping track at home. Now to the far side here, Gerber baseline drive. Tried to kick it out to his brother Sterling, and this one's taken away by the double zero. Double zero on the left side of the key. He'll try the shot. That one's up. Can't get it to go. And that one's up and in. By the way, I forgot to mention, this is our game of the week, and right now, not exactly the score line you'd expect from the game of the week. The 2 highest seeded teams in the league right now, and this is not looking good. Shot is up, and it's no good there for, it is up and it's in there for Potter. Kind of made me misspeak there. I thought for sure one of the Gerber brothers was going to grab the rebound there, but that is up and in. Shot is up on the left side for double zero, and that'll be his 2nd consecutive trip to the line here. Got fouled for 3 last time. Now he's going to go to the line just for 2. 8:23 to go in the second quarter. One more time, Arapahoe Ranch taking on Team 4 after this. And then after tonight's action will be up in Powell for middle school soccer. You can check the start times for those on our YouTube page. The Worland Braves traveling up to play the Powell Cubs from Powell Middle School's football field. We'll be up there. Hopefully the Wi-Fi will be good. And we'll have that for you here on Two Basin Sports Network. Shot is up and it's in for Red Rock. By the way, their score has been inaccurate this whole time. We got 30-64 now. It is a 34-point game. Shot is up. Tried to make that 31 as Potter will grab the rebound. Potter back turned. He's going to try and spin his way out of it. Takes a jumper there, up no good. Too little power there. Shot is up no good there. Potter's been grabbing quite a few boards here in this game. He's done fantastic, just offensively and defensively. I think he's got a couple of blocks as well. Duder Harvey on a three. That one's up no good. Potter on the rebound. Gets up underneath. A very quick pass there to Sterling Gerber. Faked him out just a little bit, and that is going to make it a 66-30 game. Come on. Ashley Clear wearing the number 10. She'll give a bit of a floater pass up to McKenna Bomagen, now to the corner, 0-0. And, kind of been out of the ordinary for him in this game because he has not been able to get any of those threes to fall today. Brody Potter, however, getting another basket. He's got to have more than 20 or 25 points at least on the game. We stopped counting after he got into the 20s. Bomagen driving down the right side of the key, back turn, trying to spin her way out of it, and that's a foul, so she'll go to the line to shoot two. 7:04 left in the first game of the day. We'll be halfway through our coverage after this game as Team 4 takes on Arapahoe Ranch, so only 2 games. One-Eyed Buffalo will be sitting this one out this week. They've already played through 8 games this season. Shot is up, and it is no good. I think OEB actually had 2 doubleheaders this year, so Potter, left side here. He's going to give the back door here to Harvey. Harvey slings it on over to Gerber. He'll let this one fly for 3. That one's up, and that one's no good. And Gerber, in my opinion, still has the play of the year when he sunk that half-court buzzer beater to win against Team 4 earlier in the year. Both of those games were very close games, both of them heartbreaking losses for Team 4. And I think had Team 4 had Weishar that day in their second game against Dairyland, I think that they could have won that. But unfortunately, coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's kind of been the tale of this it's just a tale of sports in general. And another 3 for Brody Potter as I think he's sunk 7 three-pointers today, which if you're counting there is 21 points worth of three-pointers. And that's just not even to mention his 2-pointers as well. Bomagen, shot is up, can't get it to go. She has been really struggling here in this game. Bounce pass here to Gerber up the left side. That one's going to hit the rim the wrong way. McKenna is going to grab the rebound, and that's one thing she's been good at today. She's been playing very good defense, and she's been grabbing boards as well, both offensive and defensive. So just because you're not scoring points doesn't mean you're not contributing out there on the floor. But Bomagen will try for 3, and as soon as I say that, she will get that one to fall. 33 on the board for Red Rock Family Medicine. And again, a game that has just kind of been out of the ordinary for them if you're looking at the season as a whole. But if you've been looking back at the last 2 games, you're kind of looking like, yep, this should have been seeing this one coming. They've been struggling the last 3 or 4 games of the season. That big loss a couple weeks ago kind of set things into motion. And I believe they lost to, I'm trying to remember back who they lost to. Passes this one in. Now here comes Harvey on the shot for 3. That one's up no good. Still trying to chase this one down through the legs of Simpson, I meant to say. And this one's taken back by Bomagen. Bomagen far side here to clear. 5 minutes to go in the first game of the day. 0-0 with his back turned here. He's going to try and get this one to Travis Bomagen. Overshoots it. And she's trying to get her way through transition. And Bomagen wicked fast. Down the left side, shot is up and a foul. So 0-0 will go to the line. I believe he's been to the line most today for Red Rock. He's kind of been a foul magnet. You look, no disrespect here, but if you look at how tall he is or how short he is, I guess it's kind of easy to see how he's drawing those fouls. Sometimes it pays to be a little bit smaller. Shot is up. No good there off the back iron. So still 71-33 is your score. Dairyland putting up the same amount of points here that Red Rock normally would have been scoring in the first half of the season. Keep in mind, Red Rock was the last team undefeated heading into that midway point, and I think they went 5-0, and then they lost their first game, then their second game, and now they're looking at a third game here as we approach as we're in the final game of the season. By the way, I think Zane is into the game for the first time this game, and he's even told us directly, he's more of a coach than a player, and if he ever comes in as a player, then you know that the team's in serious trouble. But he's into the game. He kind of got that first shot, and it hit the belt there that's used to pull the basket up or down. So it's kind of the same situation as a high school team putting in their freshmen and sophomores during a blowout. Harvey with a good move to get by, and that was up and in. A great move to get on by his defender, and that will make it a 40-point game, the biggest gap of the day. Shot is up, 0-0, buries the triple, and finally gets one to go. He's been trying all game. So 36 on the board for Red Rock, and let's see if Dairyland tries to respond or if they let sleeping dogs lie. Gets this one back up. They'll try again from up top. That one's up, can't get it to go. I think he's just got to line his shot up a little bit better, try and get his shooting form a little bit better as well, and I think he'll be just fine, but rebounded there by Dairyland. They'll go up past the ear of the Bobcat. Moving up top now, bounce pass to the far side to Zane now. Here they go. Back door again to Zane. He'll try from beyond the arc. That one's up, no good. 0-0 on the rebound for Red Rock Family Medicine. Shot on its way, really contested, but he banks it in for three. So he's gone from missing his first 4 or 5 3-pointers to now making back-to-back triples. 39-73. So we're getting there. Shot is up for Zane. He'll get it to fall. His first points of the game. Made that one look easy. He missed his first couple of attempts. 1 for 4 on the day in just general shots, although I think he's only taken 3-pointers today, so also accounts for a 1 for 4 in 3-pointers as well, which is a pretty bad 25% shooting percentage, but still, he got that one to go pretty easily. 76 on the board, but a foul coming up here as McKenna Bomagen was able to draw the whistle. Shot is up off the front of the rim. .142 to go here in the second. This one's up and no good. Kevin Simpson on the offensive board. He'll get it to go. 41 on the board for Red Rock. 1:37 to go. A nightmare almost over for Red Rock Family Medicine. This one's up and it's no good. Just kind of seems like that Red Rock's been in a medically induced coma over the last 3 games of the season. Now here comes Bomagen. That one's up on the left side, up and in. So now they're finally going on a scoring run. Dairyland kind of letting off the gas pedal a little bit, and I think it's all but certain here they're going to enter that. They're going to enter the tournament with a first-round bye. Whether that's a benefit or a, whether that's a benefit or a bad thing for Dairyland is yet to be seen. But we got subs coming on here: Potter, Gerber, and Caleb coming on. As Zane will finally take a breather here due to Harvey also coming off the floor. And he's had a fantastic game, all things considered. 60 seconds to go in this game. Here comes Brody Potter with it. He was moving right side, takes the stop. That pulls up for the jumper, up and in. 78 on the board. About to get into the 80s here if they can get one more basket. 44 seconds to go. They'll get up to the corner. They'll try for three. That one's up and can't get it to go. He made back-to-back triples earlier, a couple minutes ago. He was starting to get himself fired back up, but too little too late, unfortunately. Here comes Caleb. He's buried a couple triples here in this game. That one's up, won't go on that one. He does have 2 3-pointers to his name today, though. And him and Potter both have double-digit points as well. That should also be taken into consideration. So Dairyland is firing on all cylinders today. They've done really well. Sterling Gerber on the rebound. He's going to try from half court. That one's up. Can't get it in. Potter will try the final shot there, and that will roll out. They will not get to the 80s, unfortunately. And that will conclude the game here. 45-78 is your final. And my voice cracked there. I apologize for that. But 78-45 is your final score. And we will round it out here from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. We hope you are having a fantastic evening. And if that's all you're here for, we thank you for tuning in. Otherwise, stick around. We got one more game for you here from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium as Team 4 trying to now take advantage of that Red Rock Family Medicine loss. They're going to try and get the second seed here with a win over Arapahoe Ranch. So stay tuned. A lot of seeding implications at stake here for both Arapahoe Ranch and Team 4 when we return. Final score of this one, Dairyland 78, Red Rock Family Medicine 45. Congratulations to Dairyland on your regular season championship. We'll see you next week for the tournament after that first round bye. We'll be right back. Arapahoe Ranch coming up here alongside Team 4 from Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. Please do not pet the buffalo, or please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. Final score 78-45 Dairyland.